Hey guys, welcome to another episode of From My Kitchen to Yours. Guys, family members are taking me around Lagos. But you know what? Anywhere this should come, I'm going to come. Now come along with me on this episode. Let's make something exciting. Oh yeah, let's go. So,
and guys, this is what we have.
Yay!
Glad to have you in my home.
Oh, thank you. So nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Guys, see family members. We are fine in our family, please.
Yes,
Yay. We're ready to
Glad to have
cook.
you. Like, I can't wait. I've been so anxious to have you here. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
So, oh yeah, welcome once again to my home.
Yay.
Here's my kitchen. Let's go and make some magic.
Fantastic. Yes.
You're welcome.
Yes. Like I always say, this is where the magic happens, right?
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, so let's get ready. To cook. So, thank you first of all for coming us into your kitchen.
You're welcome.
We're going to make it something special, and I always tell my guys that always with a twist.
Okay.
So we're going to be making something really nice. We're making Asun.
My husband actually likes that, so I know he'll look forward to it.
So we're making Asun, we're making fried yam, and then we're also going to be making with sweet corn. We're going to do something nice with sweet corn.
Okay.
So yes, that's all we're going to be making. Now let's unbox. So this is sweet corn while it's still in the cob. It's different from our regular corn. It's a lot sweeter. I brought some skewers so we can do some magic with it. Okay. Then we have peppers and all of that. So I'm going to ask you, how long have you been a family member of Omoye Cooks?
Close to a year now, or over a year, I don't know.
Fantastic.
But my cooking skill has actually,
Yay.
climbed and is getting better.
Wow.
With your magic recipes, of course.
You hear that? Wow, that's amazing. Close to a year. Yeah. That's very, very good.
Yeah.
Okay, now all these ingredients were shopped by my food angels. I just told her what I wanted to make and the ingredients, and then she shopped for everything for us. So thank you, my food angels. Thank you. Okay, Mercy. So tell us about yourself, how you found out about the series, and why.
Okay, so my name is Mercy. I'm a lover of good food. And if you ask my husband, I say his favorite food is good food. So when I found Omoye Cooks page, I was like, okay, this is a good place to learn. It's a good platform. And I love that her recipes are natural. Like, you can actually assess the ingredients and you don't have to break a bank to get them. So that kept me glued to her page. And then when I heard about, or I saw her post about the Omoye Cooks, From My Kitchen to Yours. I was like, great opportunity to meet her in person.
Fantastic.
That was how I applied via email, got contacted, and here we are.
Yeah, we are.
And guys, this is what we have.
Yes. Okay, so like we said, we're going to be making Asun, and we're going to make it with fried yam. So we have all the ingredients laid out, and we're going to get right into the preparation. See, but first of all, this family member already has a lot of gadgets. So we're going to be using her gadgets. So the first thing we're going to do is to marinate this meat, right? The goat's meat. And then we're going to start to roughly burn some of the peppers. So keep watching, come along with us. Yes, so as you already know, to make Asun, we're going to be using goat's meat because that's the only valid meat, first of all, to use to make Asun. You can equally use cow meat, right, if you don't have goat's meat. So that's what we have here, looking all nice. Don't worry about the sizes, we'll cut it when it's been fully cooked. Now I'm going to be using black chili sauce. This is shito from Farm's chili. Now, again, you always know that we always come with a twist. So a regular Asun wouldn't make use of this, but of course, we always love to explore flavors. So yes, you want to get this from Farms, and we're going to be using the mild version. They also have a hot one, right? Note that this is peppers, right? So you want to be sure. I'm going to mix that up. Now, this is what it looks like. It's a blend of peppers. I think the recipe is originally from Ghana. Okay. This particular recipe for these peppers. So I'm going to just add this in just a bit, not so much. And then I'm also going to be adding the chili sauce. Yeah, and this is with green peppers. So it's going to have a lot. You can see green Scotch bonnet, spring onions, yellow pepper. You can literally see the ingredients here. It has ginger, garlic, onions, right? So it's almost like you put this into your meat and you don't need any other of all the herbs. So this really works. So we are also going to be doing the same here. So this one is spicy, so we want to not put so much, but this should work. So we want to marinate this and allow this rest for a bit so that all the spice can go in. So we're going to be using our seasoning cube. Now if you don't have this, but I would still advise that you get it, what you want to do is to blend some peppers, add your onions, your ginger, your garlic, and now we're going to mix this together. So we're going to just mix everything up. If you add your butter, you can decide to use gloves.
Looks like you knew what was on my mind. I was like, I hope Omoye's fingers won't be on fire.
I'm so used to this. So yeah, you want it to look like this. And if the meat doesn't change color, it means you haven't done anything yet. It means you need to add more, right? So this is what it should look like. Now we're going to leave that for a few minutes to rest, and then we'll pop it into the air fryer. Now, let me wash my hands and then we're going to continue.
Let me help you. Okay.
Yeah. So it's something I'm already used to.
Oh. That's a lot.
Okay. So I think we can just remove that.
Okay. So what next?
Yeah. So next is our food processor.
Okay.
Let's just keep this here for just a few minutes first.
Okay.
So our food processor, we are going to be combining our peppers. Yes, thank you. It's always clean when you're cooking. Cleaning as you're cooking. Okay. So we have this guy. Now for a lot of you, this food processor is so good. This is how it comes in. So you want to take out the protector for the blade so you don't cut yourself. And this is going to come in here. And then we're going to fix this. So it is properly fixed already.
Yes, it is.
Wait, hold on.
Just put it there to stay firm. When you put the mortar on top of it, so rest on it, yes.
Yeah. Now it is. Yeah. Okay, so let me just rinse this first.
Okay.
We are rinsing as we go. Okay. So now usually I would like to dice the onions, but when I'm using this guy, I don't dice because I know that the blades are quite powerful. So I'm just going to be pouring this in. And yes, I'm using this much onions because first of all, it helps to also douse the heat, except you are one that likes hot pepper, right? But otherwise, I always add lots of onions for flavor, and it helps to reduce the heat of your peppers. Yeah. Exactly. And for my twist, I'm adding carrots to my Asun. So carrot is also going to go in at this point. I'm not going to use all because towards the end, I'm going to slice some in to give some crunch. So the sweetness of the carrots is also going to add some spice. Yeah. And then our pepper is going to go in. Now this tiny pepper, guys, this is habanero. There's Scotch bonnet and there's habanero. Habanero is more flavorful but equally more spicy. So you want to use very little because we already added some spice, remember, to the goat's meat. So we don't want to use too much. Now, this guy is another flavor enhancer. These are Tatashe. We already deseeded it, so it's looking good. So I'm also going to put that in. So all of this is going to go in, except for the bell peppers and the spring onions. And we're going to roughly blend this. Yeah, video, I'll do like this. Now quickly go and blend. So now let's blend this. Yes, you can cover. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, fantastic. Okay.
Hold on, let me check.
Shake it to women. Okay.
I think it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
This is just
Chili
rough
beans.
blending.
Yes, rough blending.
Yes. Some still flew. Let me get some.
Okay.
Just put them.
Yeah. So this is what it should look like. It shouldn't be too smooth, right? You want roughly blend. So this looks fantastic. Let me remove the blade so that it's easier to scoop out. Yeah, nice.
I actually like this. I like the texture.
Yes. And I feel like with roughly blend, because you don't have to use water to break it down, you get more flavor from it.
Okay, another set.
Yeah. So let's allow this sit in. So let me ask you, what's your favorite thing about Nigeria?
Food.
Well, it has to be food.
It has to be food. We have a lot. We have varieties. We have.
Yes.
I read where someone said, she cannot do any jackpot because how will she be looking for Port Harcourt Bolle in UK? The type that they rose, that she's not going anywhere. I'm like, okay, so because of food, you know, leave.
Yeah.
So really, for some people, it's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a big deal for some people. I know some people that traveled and they were like, it was hard for the first few months.
Wow. Because of the food.
Because of the food, yeah. Yeah, fantastic.
That's the okay,
yeah,
right?
it's okay. Yeah. It's always that one.
That would refuse to get it. So go back and join the next batch.
Yeah. So we are almost done. Almost done. Oh, we need another bowl.
Okay.
So at some point, you see how this is going to come in and bring out all the flavors that we are looking for.
Let's just add the last batch.
Yeah. Sitting well, back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
And this makes work a whole lot easier and faster.
A whole lot easier. Oh. Imagine if you had to start dicing this by hand. Justice for my childhood. Kind of things that we went through.
Were you told to pound egusi or ogbono in mortar till it's smooth? I did that. So, it was so annoying.
the one that we used to do, I think there was, at the time there was this that manual grinder that you have in the market.
Yes.
Yes, there was that one. But you see grinding stone.
Oh, no, that one I didn't go near it too. I didn't.
I could not run away from it.
My fingers would be on fire for 1 week.
They were on fire and I was doing it every time.
Maybe that's why you got used to the spiciness of pepper.
Maybe. So then they would say you should rub palm oil on your hand or powder. My dear, you know what?
It will still be spicy.
To still be spicy, my God. Okay. But yeah, we're here today and our children will say, my daughter will say, I want to eat pounded yam. You know the process of. Then you don't suggest pounded yam because you know you'll be the one to pound. Try. So we're deciding the bell peppers right now. Messi is deciding the bell peppers. I said we are. I said we're on this side.
You're part of it now.
We're just taking out the seeds, and that's because some of the seeds can be bitter, right? So you want to take that out so it doesn't affect the taste of the food. And these bell peppers are not spicy, right? So they're almost like garnish. Some people even eat them raw, actually. So it's almost like a garnish and a sweetener for your food. So that's why we're using bell peppers. Because this asun is not regular. It's not the regular asun. We're also going to be dicing our spring onions also.
That's it. Amaya, what size do you want? In cubes?
In cubes, yes.
Okay. There we go.
I'm going to add a little bit more. Okay, these guys can go in now. Hey guys. So we preheated the air fryer first. So we're going to air fry. Now, if you're not air frying, what you want to do first is to roast the skin, right? Before you even cook it. That's if you don't have an air fryer. But if you do, like a family member, all you have to do is to put it into that air fryer. So we preheated it first, so we're not putting it into a cold oven and it already begins to start cooking. We want to get it crispy, and as you already know, with air frying it's also going to cook it, right, without using too much oil.
Do we need to sprinkle oil into this now?
Yes, we will. So just do that as we go. But the interesting thing is that, you know, the shito and the chili sauce had oil in it.
Oh,
exactly. So you notice that it's already giving that, like there's already oil on it. So I'll just sprinkle a little bit.
Will the heat go around if you have a lot of it in the pan?
We're going to be moving it as it cooks.
Okay.
So just be up and down, up and down. Yeah, so before it goes in, let's sprinkle a little bit of oil. Just a little bit, just a little bit. So just a little bit. So the top can have that crispy skin. Yeah. And we are good to go.
How many minutes?
Let's set it for 20 minutes.
Okay.
And then we can check that after 20 minutes.
All right.
Okay, so it's on 200 degrees for 20 minutes. Afterwards, we'll check it and then flip and then grill again for another 15 minutes thereabouts. We are still going to cook it again in the sauce. So we just want to get that crispy, nice bits. Okay? Okay? Okay, so we want to fry our sauce now. We want to make our sauce now. So let's light up our gas. See how she lit it up? That's a tomato gas. So I want to heat up the pan first. I always prefer to heat it up first, and we'll pour the oil, and then we can start frying every other thing.
Okay. Let me get the oil.
Okay. So we have a couple of things that we would fry first before we put in our peppers, because we are going to be slowly building flavors. One of them is this multi-purpose spice mix from FHR. It has a lot of spice, and I think it's always nice using certain spices that are already multi-purpose, so you don't have too many ingredients and you forget to put certain things. Yeah. So it just kind of helps. And then of course ginger and garlic. See, ginger and garlic in sauce is almost a must-have, really. That flavor it gives is just amazing. And then there's secret spice. Oh my God, secret spice that she bought. That she bought.
I that, and it took my cooking from 0 to 100 in no time at all.
See this testimony now. Testimony time. Bring offering baskets.
Okay.
But yes, so we're also going to be using that, right? He also has a lot of spices, herbs, and then that is going to take that sauce to a whole new level. So make sure you get it and make yours. Okay. So I think this is heated up now. So we're going to add some of that oil. Why is she moving back?
No. So you can capture it properly. Or was I blocking it? Okay.
Okay.
I'm not scared, don't worry.
Not scared.
Not scared.
So I think that is heated up already. Then the spice is going to go in first. So I'm just waiting for that to heat up more. Okay, I'm beginning to see that steam. So our secret spice is going in first. Yes. That's the sizzle you want to hear. Let me help her to mice it. She said she'll be micing it so it doesn't finish.
But I want it to really come out of the sauce. So
yes.
Use as much as you want. It's fine.
She has given me freedom.
Go ahead.
Okay. So this works. And again, because we're combining with FHR Spices, so it's already going to be so amazing. So this is our all-purpose spice. So instead of going to buy curry time, this one just gets all in one place and you are good to go. And this is ginger and garlic. And again, if you've never had to fry your spices first, I don't know why. Just try it. Like, it just already brings out the flavor of the spices than when you put it. Like, I don't think there's a difference. If you put it into your sauce,
yeah. There was time I used the secret spice without frying.
Yeah.
I didn't really get the flavor I wanted. But the day I did it this way, I got more. The food was tastier.
Exactly. So this just really brings it out. And then the aroma already kind of hits your nose already. So yeah, just going to fry that for a bit. And at this point, I'm also going to be adding my seasoning cubes. I know before growing up, those are the kind of things you put last. Yeah. But now, it's just
we're more aware of the flavor, of getting the actual flavor of the food. So.
And understanding the ingredients too, and knowing how best to get flavors.
When to put them.
Exactly. And for a lot of people that have asked, oh, you don't use salt, you don't use salt. There's salt in seasoning cubes. There's no need duplicating it if it's already enough. Except you're just one that takes a lot of salt, which is also not advisable, right? So you want to first taste your food, right? Before you now put in your salt. So this has fried for a bit. And you can already perceive that lovely aroma. So
can you perceive it through the camera? You should be perceiving it by now.
So yes, let's do this together.
Yeah.
All right, let's do cheers. So, yay! Wow, this is a lot.
But with time, it will just
to shrink. Yeah. To shrink. So, just going to stir this nicely. And because it's peppers, right, it's also going to bring out its own water, its own juice. So you don't need to add water to this. Please don't add water. So just going to nicely stir. And allow that to fry on low heat. So this is what we're going to do for now. I'm going to let it rest. So we'll just allow this cook on low heat. So let me ask, have you always wanted to be a teacher?
No, I actually read microbiology.
Oh.
Yes, but I realized when I was in school, or before I gained admission, I used to teach in a primary school just to pass time while waiting for admission.
Yeah.
And I guess that was where the interest just increased. But I always wanted to be in the medical line.
Right.
So I still went ahead.
We all wanted to be doctors at some point in our lives.
You mentioned, right? I remember that you mentioned that.
Shout
I
out
always
to
wanted to be
doctors.
in the medical line. I should have just gone to read education now.
You get.
I still went ahead
Yeah.
to study a course I'm not using. A lot of us are like that in this Nigeria, aren't we?
In fact, there's no lie at all.
So after NYSC and
Yeah.
everything, I just still discovered I got a job actually that had to do with my field.
Okay.
But I was always bored. I was always so bored. I was
Yeah.
like, when people say they're going to the office, is this what they come to do?
Is
Just
this what
sit
they
in
come?
front of a system and then
Yeah.
be pressing laptop. So docile. I was like, no,
Yeah.
I can't do this. So after 6 months, I went back to the classroom
Wow.
and I started enjoying my job. I was like, okay, this is it.
So
I'm not
so
leaving this field again.
Yeah. And you can imagine it's something that you've always wanted to do.
I think a part of it is guidance while
Yeah.
growing up. If we don't have the right guidance,
Yeah.
my parents weren't keen on study this and study whatever I want to study, go ahead and study. But I didn't actually discover that my passion was more of the teaching line.
Yeah.
Until I tried the field I said I studied and
Yeah.
I was bored. So I went back to what gave me joy, seeing children, getting to interact with them, just watching them thrive, learn new things and become better was just what gave me joy. So I stuck to that part.
And there's a difference between someone who teaches out of passion and someone
someone
who
who's
just
doing it to
does
pass
it.
time.
Yes, to pass time. Oopsie.
Happens. My baby will say, "Ipsy,
Oopsie daisy. I was like, oopsie daisy. I said, what's oopsie daisy?
oopsie."
Oh my God. You know, there was a time I asked on my page, I was asking people,
What they studied and what they're doing.
not even that. It was more about teaching. So it was more like, what was your worst subject in school?
Okay.
And why?
Yeah.
And more than half of the answers that we got was because people said the teacher.
Teachers did not even
It was
understand
the
what they were
teacher.
teaching.
So it was almost like people hated a subject because of the teacher, not even because they probably had enough time.
Studying microbiology also was because of my biology teacher in secondary school. She was so good.
Can you see?
She was so good.
Like,
I
we
loved
can't
the
even
subject.
underestimate
As voluminous
their
as
role.
the subject was,
Yeah?
I just loved it. I was like, okay, even if I'm going to go and study something else, it has to be this line.
Yeah.
She would, at a point, started giving us topics. You go study this. You teach us in the next class. She'll give us 5 minutes. Come and teach the class.
That's so nice.
And then she doesn't come to the class with notes. She comes, she teaches, she was so detailed.
Right?
We had a special time for copying notes just to have notes.
Yeah.
Your jotter alone is enough for you.
enough.
And if you listen, you will
Wow.
understand. So after
That's the
that
thing.
secondary school experience, I was like, okay, I'll do microbiology instead. And that was it.
And now you're becoming that teacher that will make people also say that this person, with the way this person. So that's honestly it, to be honest. We just do what you're passionate about and not necessarily about, and so people that say, but with the money is the money. Yes.
But if you position yourself well, no matter your field. I'm a
You
teacher, I'm no
actually
longer in the
make money.
classroom, but I'm still making my money.
Simple.
Online classes. And
You see?
I sell children materials. So
You see?
and because I know about these materials and how the children can use it,
Yeah.
it
gives you an edge.
Yes, gives me an edge. And
Yeah.
parents know, okay, so this thing my child has been playing with as a toy.
Yeah.
My child can actually develop skill
Exactly.
and learn concepts with it. So when I'm advertising a product, I'm not just saying buy this.
Yeah.
Have it in your learning corner.
Exactly.
I'm telling parents what to do with
Why?
it. So if you understand the field, you know what you're doing, no matter what field.
Simple.
That's it. You thrive. So that's it.
Did you write that down?
Are you taking notes?
That down? Because honestly, that's it. And that's when it comes to cooking also and food blogging. I know people will say, I've come to say, oh, I want to go into this, I want to make some money. And I'm like, wait. Why do you want to go into this first? Because when there's a why, when you're passionate about something, then it gives you a purpose. Then it's no longer about just putting food on your table. There's more to it. There's a bigger
because there'll be times
space you're
the
serving.
chips will be down.
Yes.
And if you don't have the passion, you just get frustrated.
You just get what you
Meanwhile,
you
someone
burn
else is
out
doing that
very
same thing and
quickly.
excelling.
Exactly.
What's the difference? The passion.
That's
The
it.
love for what you do.
Jot it down.
Write down.
So this is after 20 minutes. We want to check that, first of all, it's crispy on top, and then we can now flip it over. Remember, this is an air fryer, so we want to make sure the heat gets to it from everywhere. And guys, just look at that. Just look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So you can already see this. This is exactly what we are looking for. And if you look closer in, you'll see the juice from that goat's meat, which is fantastic. Yeah. So now that we have it looking like this, we want to flip it and take the ones on top. So that's literally what we're going to do. So you can see it's cooking already, but we need that crispy bits on the skin. So just going to move that up. Yes. Okay. So this is going to go back into the air fryer for another 15 minutes. Yeah. So same thing, 200 degrees for another 15 minutes. Okay, 15. Yeah.
So how does one find out or know corns that are soft on the inside and fresh?
So from experience, right, it's by the look. I just know when I can smell it, by smell and by touch, right? So corn that you know that won't be strong, you should, and even for fresh corn, now this is sweet corn, right? But for regular corn, you should be able to do this.
I can see the juice.
Right? And for fresh corn, that's how you know fresh corn. But when you start pressing and the thing is telling you, excuse me, it's bouncing back, then you know that no, this is not fresh. So even for regular corns, it also works, right? And yes, some people will not allow you to do that because they're trying to sell what is not fresh to you. True. But really, it's just taking one at the bottom.
You have the right to
just take one from the bottom, just like this. If you're able to do this, then that's how I know. So basically, this one is experience. Experience. That's how I get to know. Okay, that's carrots.
Yeah, look at it.
So we're going to do something cute with this. Well,
bring out the. Okay.
Not really. We just want to cut them into smaller. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to be putting this on a skewer. We're also going to be grilling this too.
Okay.
So I'm just cutting this guy out. Yeah. So once we are done grilling the goat's meat, we'll also we'll also grill these guys just for a few minutes. So that what happened in 1999 now happen again. You don't have to grill it for too long, just for a few minutes so it doesn't burn. Yes, okay, so the yam. Yeah. And this is fine. Yeah. So we're going to be cutting the yams into long strips so we can fry that just to give it some nice shape and look.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know that other part of that size that people do like this. I really don't know that style. I'm doing the way what will I say? Peeling it the way I feel comfortable doing it. I don't want the knife facing my hand.
Yeah. Where's the knife set? Okay.
Yeah, better.
Let me be. Okay, I think this should work. Yeah.
There's one other one that is longer and pointer. The second one to this will work better.
Oh, okay.
For giving it that shape, yes.
Okay. Okay. So we're working together. So I'm going to be slicing this up into thinner slices. And this is what we are going to do. Just slice it this way. And then it goes back into the water. For two things. One, keeping it in the water helps it to remain juicy, right? So that you don't fry the yam and it's dry. Yeah. You know those yam you fry, you want to break your teeth. Yeah. So that's exactly what we want to get really soft, nice yams. Now the second reason is that some yams turn black.
Yes, true.
Yeah, when they're out of water. Yeah. So we are just going to keep this into the water so that it doesn't happen. So that's literally what we are doing here. So if you want to just do something really nice and fine for your family, right? So it'd be nice to slice your yams this way. And I'll be showing you how to plate it too. So don't worry, keep watching, keep watching. We'll also be seasoning our yams. We're not going to be using just salt because we want to give it
flavor.
Yes, flavors. All the possible vibes you can get. Because if you're pairing it with this delicious asun that we're making, it has to be something really nice. So Mercy, you are married?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so yeah, give us life lessons.
For marriage?
Yes, for marriage. What are your advice?
Avoid too much argument.
Too much arguments?
That's true. There are times you just have to keep quiet.
Yeah.
Because if you want to always be right, there will be issues.
Yeah.
Later on, your partner might discover, oh, she's actually right. And some might not even admit, but you stylishly come back.
Yeah.
In a stylish way to do what you were telling them earlier. So that's just it.
Nice.
That's my own secret. I don't argue too much. You say you're right, you're right. Later on, you come and still do what I told you to do.
How long have you been married for?
4 years.
Wow, nice.
And counting.
And counting, though, yes, so. And counting. I think marriage is something that's, I think it's peculiar to different people.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. I think it's peculiar to different people. And the best thing is just understanding your spouse. You guys understanding each other and just helps to make the same. Oh, okay.
So we'll do the rinsing here on this side.
Okay.
On this side.
Yeah. So guys, this is what you want your yam to look like. Right? Not too thick, not too slim. And please let it remain in the water before you even start seasoning, right?
Okay.
So we are not frying it yet. So we'll just leave it in this water for now. Okay. Then when we are ready, we'll season, take out a portion, season, and then fry. Take out another portion, season, and fry. Okay. That's basically what we are going to do.
Okay.
So just leave it in water.
Okay.
So guys, we're about to play a game. Tinko. If you grew up in a Nigerian household, you should know this. Gen Z babies, we're about to teach you the things we used to do.
Call us aunties.
Call us aunties. This is a game we used to use to have fun before iPads came. So yeah, let's start. Oh yeah, tinkle, 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 go, tinkle, tinkle, tinkle.
2.
1, 2.
I'm supposed to do this size.
Oh yeah.
You're winning.
Oh yeah, again, tinkle, 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 go, tinkle, tinkle.
So you have won. This is 2-0 now.
2.
Oh god.
2. Let's go. Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle.
Looks like I'm talking. I won't talk again. Let's just continue.
Oh yeah. Tinkle, 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 go, tinkle, tinkle. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got it! I actually got it though.
Children of God.
But that was fun.
That was fun.
Brings
That was
back
fun.
memories.
Yes, it does.
Outdoor play.
Yes,
Not now.
outdoor
Children
play.
hardly even go outside of their doors.
Yeah, you know.
My child is always shouting, outside, mommy, outside. And he loves
Oh
outside.
my God.
He loves outdoor
And there's
play.
10 too. Should we do 10
Yeah.
Should we do
Yeah,
10
let's go.
Yeah,
10
10 Which one? Who won? Who is starting first?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Let me start first.
Oh yeah. 10
But
Who's winning now?
When
Who is?
I think we are even.
Yeah.
Let's
yeah.
go.
10
Okay.
10
I don't know. I didn't say like, are we in each other's minds?
Oh yeah, now.
Let's go.
Open and close. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. We haven't. Okay. Like.
Are you serious? I don't know that one. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. 10
Why? I wanted to
It's a mind game thingy.
Okay,
It's a
man,
oh my
this is
God.
fun.
Guys,
It's fun, really fun.
so if you're at home, play 10 at home and have
Would I don't
fun.
sway? Can use the towels. That one.
I cannot bend down. There was
That was a
sway,
fun
there
game.
was ludo.
Yes.
Yes, there was what card
I
game.
played Ludo.
I was almost obsessed with that.
I was obsessed.
They
I
had to
wasn't- I was
hide.
I was. I could sit
But one of
for
us,
hours.
one of my brothers used to cry whenever he lost. So I was like, I beg.
Just
I can't
pack the
deal
game.
with, just pack the game. But yeah, there was
It
ludo,
fun.
there
But
was
it really
sway.
helped with children's development then. We didn't know all the terminologies and grammar associated those things, but it helped.
Yeah,
It really helped.
it really helped.
Children were more alert. Not now.
Yes, always on
Screen.
the phone, right?
TV, tablets, iPads, all sorts.
I think it's something we can incorporate it also, right?
with
as
children
we, as
now.
yeah, with our
Let
children.
them go outside, let them play.
Go outside, play Ludo, play 10, and all of that with them.
Yeah.
So guys, thank you. That's our commercial
fun.
break. Come back again for the next round. Yay! So we have our goat meat, fully grilled and juicy, guys. Did you see? Wait, come closer, come closer. Can you see? Can you see that juice? That's so good. So that's what you really want to get. And then I'm just going to cut them into, we are cutting them into sizable bits, right? Because you know the whole Asun vibe, you want to be able to put a piece in your mouth and it tastes
this size
so
okay?
good. Yes, it's good. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, it can be a little bigger than that.
Okay.
Okay, so we are cutting Yeah. What's your favorite meat? If you
I
say
think
goat
turkey.
meat, cow meat.
No, goat meat.
Goat meat,
actually.
okay.
Yes. Yes.
I think ram meat. Somehow we just got this idea that it's celebratory meat. So it's not as common, but it's actually very
as
nice
cow
too.
and goat meat.
Yes,
True,
cow and goat
true.
meat. It's actually very nice too.
I'm going to start incorporating that, really.
Yeah, actually very, very nice.
Still hot.
Very hot. See, But guys, can you see those crispy bits in the meat, right? That's really what you want to get. So like I said, even if you don't have an air fryer, right, and you're doing this at home, you can boil your meat, right, and then fry it. So before you boil it, what you want to do is to first roast it on a dry heated pan, right? So just get that skin a bit crispy before you now boil it, right? And then afterwards, you then fry. But with the air fryer, we get to do everything at once. You get your crispy skin, and then
juicy.
you still get it juicy. So that's literally what we've been able to achieve in the 40 minutes that we have been grilling this goat meat. Now this is just bone, so I'll be dicing this. Yeah.
So I don't dice it.
Yeah. And all that juice went into the pepper sauce.
Yeah.
That's really where you want to have all of that. This is the asun you want to eat. It's cold malts, guys. And then we'll be frying our yam very soon.
Remember, it's been in water.
Yes. And you know what that does, right? Gets it juicy. And for some people be worried to say, the oil is going to splash. Don't worry. There's a reason why the oil splashes, right? First of all, your oil shouldn't be too hot when you're frying. Secondly, you have to fry. First, you heat it up, right? And then you reduce the heat again when you're frying. That way, you get the yam juicy on the inside and crispy on the exterior. So guys, this is our away. Sorry, ouch.
Oopsie.
Oopsie. That's not my real, but oopsie. Oh my god. Okay.
I'll pour the juice.
Yeah, some of that juice is going to go in.
Sauce.
Okay. So this is going to go into the sauce now. Stir it together, and then spring onions and other things can go in. Okay. Okay. So our sauce is good, tastes really nice. So we're going to be putting in our meat now, and then the other things can come in gradually. So I'm just going to taste this. Okay, that tastes really good. Messi, can you please taste this?
Okay.
How is
Yummy.
that? Good.
Yummy, yummy.
Okay, so our goat is going in now.
The carrot taste really nice.
Yes. So I reduced. Thank you. So I reduced the sauce because again, you're not making it's not like a soup or something.
Yeah.
It's asun. You want the sauce to go around the meat, but you don't want it to overshadow
The meat.
the meat itself.
Yeah.
Right. So we're going to just pour this in. Nice. Thank you. So all of that is just going to go in. And then we're going to stir this together. So you're just going to allow this heat up for a bit. You want all that sauce to go around the meat. This is just the perfect
quantity.
Yeah, perfect quantity. The sauce is not too much, but you can still see it, right?
Yeah.
So you have people still use Asun to eat rice and there's still some sauce.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it is not overshadowing the meat. So this is exactly the ratio of sauce to meat that you want to have.
Okay.
So we're going to allow that to cook for a bit, and then spring onions and all the other ingredients is going to go in. And while this is cooking, we can now season and fry our yams.
Yeah.
Yay! Yay! Yes. Okay, so we have our sweet corn. We're going to be air frying this, right? So it's already washed. So we're going to put this in our grill basket. If you don't have an air fryer, what can you do? You can use an oven. If you don't have an oven, what do? Use your dry pan. Just because it is sweet corn and it doesn't take too long to get ready. But if it's your regular corn and you want to roast it, so obviously you have to use an outdoor grill or an air fryer or oven. Any other thing would not, but just boil the corn and eat. Just boil the corn and eat.
What spice is that?
Yes, so this is FHR barbecue dry rub. We're going to be using this, and it has salt added. So you want to look at your spices, right? So imagine adding another salt. This already comes with salt. It has no MSG, no sugar, and no preservatives. So guys, natural spice. So we have some barbecue dry rub going in from FHR, and just a little. So usually, let me just put this on the cup. Just very little. Just very, very little. If you have butter equally works. Now for this guy, we're putting it in the air fryer for 160 degrees, right? For just 15 minutes. We'll also be flipping it as it goes, and then once it's ready, we're good to go. Yeah. Okay. So we'll flip it, and when it's good and ready, we'll take it out. Now, let's fry our yam. Okay. With the way I'm walking around this kitchen, you would think I've been here before. Okay, so we are going to light it. Now, this is how you know I'm not the owner of this kitchen.
You don't know
which one am I supposed to light?
That is back.
Okay.
It's not working.
It's okay. Is it working?
Are you sure?
Yeah. Okay. Yes. We got it. Okay. So, yeah. So we're going to be frying our yams. Now, remember what I said. Our yam has been in the water deliberately, right? Now, what we're going to do is to now get it out of the water, season it. Once again, I'll be using FHR barbecue dry rub on the yam and a little bit of seasoning cube, right? Remember, it has salt in the barbecue rub, so there's no need to put in salt. So I'm just going to do that now. Yeah, this is fine. The other part is going to be left in the water. So just toss that together and then put just many bits. Okay. Yeah, toss it. Yeah. Fantastic. Now this is stainless steel, so you have to be fast, yeah. I'm putting the oil now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so now we're going to put in the oil into our pan. So again, you can decide to air fry your yams.
Maybe we should air fry some so we'll see the difference.
Right, so yeah. So we're going to fry some, deep fry some, and then we're going to air fry some. You guys should tell us the difference. Okay, so we can already fry that. Just because it's omoye cooks. Going to add a little bit of bell pepper just to give the oil some flavor.
Wow.
Let that fry.
I knew of onions.
Yeah, spring onions.
I mean like regular onions.
Yeah, regular onions. Yeah. And just also some spring onions just to put a little bit of flavor into that oil. And that was so fantastic. Yum. So yes, let's wait for that to fry a bit and then we can start frying our yam. So for those people who were worried about it being too hot or splashing because of the water, right? You don't have to wait for it to be overly hot. Yeah. Once you just begin to see bubbles, right?
Around the onions.
Around the oil or the onions or what you put inside, it's already time to fry. And then just going to pull that in. So it's light sizzle, right? Not the one that you put and your neighbor will say, you did fry yam? No. So you want to just have that light sizzle. And then you're going to allow that fry. Another method some people use is they pour water into the oil. Now, that one also works, but once again, you have to be careful, right? You don't pour it when the oil is hot. Yeah. Otherwise, it's going to start splashing, right? So you want it to also be at this level of seasoning. So you can actually wave your hand over, nothing is splashing to your hand. This is how you get that juicy and crispy.
Is our Asun ready?
It's almost ready. Now it's time to add the other ingredients. Yeah, come and add the carrots. So I'm adding spring onions now. So we're just going to pull that in. Be generous. So this is going to go in. I'm just going to save some parts just for decor after the food is ready. Yeah, fantastic. Bell peppers? Yes, bell peppers. So now our bell peppers is going in. Whatever colors you want to use, your green, your red, your orange, your yellow, all the colors, you just put that into, and this is fantastic. Beautiful. Yes. So this is, thank you. So now this is what we have, and we're just going to nicely stir that together.
Looking nice.
Yes, it is. So this is the reason you don't already fry or blend everything together. You still want that crunch, right? At the end of the day when you are eating your asun. So it doesn't seem like all the vegetables are overcooked. So you still get to deliver on flavor, but at the same time you still get crunch for the vegetables. Just look at that, guys. Just look at that. Just look at that. This is exactly what you want to get. Okay, so we're going to once again allow this cook, and then we're going to taste for extra seasoning if needed, and then we're good and ready with this guy. Our yam is already fried. Food is ready. Food is ready. So we're going to be dishing it into this lovely bowl from Event Supply NG. You see the caption, so you can read it. So we're going to put all of this right into that. Just look at the colors, right? The colors should still be popping, right? They shouldn't be overcooked. So we're just going to put that inside. See, if you are selling this, how much will you sell it? How much? Oh my God. Mercy, how far? I'm doing well, Abby.
You are. You are. One wouldn't know when one would finish a whole bowl of this.
My goodness.
With how
delicious
it is. And also looks attractive.
Yeah. See, in this life, it's way.
And guys,
I'm coming there.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yes, when we are going there. So this is what it looks like. This looks so good and so cute. Yeah, now let's get ready to assemble everything together. And guys, guys, this is what we have. Oh shit. We're ready. Put it ready.
Okay.
Put it ready. So now
time.
we are going to see. She's already. She's
She's
already bringing out. It's time to eat. So of course she does the honors by eating first, tasting it, and letting us know how it feels.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That was so easy to pick, so it's well cooked.
See that?
If it doesn't make you dance, it's not sweet.
It's not sweet. Start again.
Really nice. I like it.
Yay!
I love it.
Yay!
The
Pass
best
back.
Asun I've ever eaten, really, for
Guys,
real, for real.
Guys, see. Try this recipe. Okay, so I'm also going to taste mine. Nice.
Yes.
And it's soft. All the flavors, easy to chew. It's really nice. It's so nice. So nice, guys.
And for those that were thinking we're doing corn flour or something, it's actually
our mini bouquet of corn.
Sweet corn bouquet.
Sweet corn bouquet. This is so nice. So let's taste that too.
Okay.
I'm supposed to do cheers. I've already taken a bite already.
Sweet.
Yeah. So everything, we put barbecue spice, FHR spice on this. I can already taste it, right? This is so nice, so nice. This is a full meal. Crispy
And soft at the same time. Nice.
Our mouth is full.
I'm not talk when you're eating. Okay.
It's so nice. Oh yeah. So it's time for our drink. So we're going to cheers to that. So thank you, Martina. Thank you. So we're going to cheers. Cheers, family member.
Cheers.
Cheers. Open your Martina at home too. Open it at home and cheers with us. Yeah, I'll cheers with you. Cheers. I'm drinking already.
No, it's fine.
Satisfying. This is the perfect way to end this kind of food. Chilled Martina with your delicious, most flavorful asu, with your fried yam and your corn. Sweet corn, so good. So good. Now, on behalf of our partners, we have Farm's Food and Sauces, we have FHR Spices, we have Martina, and of course we have Yvette NG with this lovely disposable cups and plates. We present this to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy to have this.
Yay.
Thank you, Maya. That's a whole lot. Thank you, Martina. Thank you, all of the partners that made this possible. Thank you.
We love you guys.
Kisses.
We love you guys.
Wow, today has been eventful. It's been interesting. I'm excited to host Omoye Cooks in my kitchen. I'm honored, not just excited. I feel honored. Thank you. And I've learned a lot. It's about flavors, about knowing when to, put in what when cooking, the right time to use them. And also I learned about cooking with low heat. That just helps, takes your flavor in. And I've learned a whole lot, and my meals will keep getting better. Which one more here now? I can't be cooking dull and boring food
At all.
Thank you so much, Omoye. I'm grateful.
You're welcome.
And I would definitely put all of this into practice, and many more to come.
Yes.
And just to say thank you, I'm giving this to Omoye's girls.
Drum roll.
Yes. So this is my own way of saying thank you for the honor. Thank you for coming. Thank you. I know that your girls will enjoy using this.
They
box.
will.
Thank
She
you.
sells these books, guys, and she's giving it to me for free. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to put up this book so you guys are going to see it. It's actually so nice. And my girls are absolutely going to love it. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And guys, that concludes our episode of From My Kitchen to Yours. Guess where we're going to next. Bye.
Bye.
Love you.